They are two of the most recognizable birds of prey on Earth. Both are large, powerful eagles. Both soar on broad wings across dramatic landscapes. Both are found across North America, and both have inspired human cultures for thousands of years, appearing on flags, coins, military insignia, and the sacred traditions of indigenous peoples across the continent they share. Yet the bald eagle and the golden eagle are separated by differences in biology, behavior, diet, and ecological strategy that make them two entirely distinct animals, representatives of two separate evolutionary lineages within the eagle family that arrived at impressive size and power through very different evolutionary paths. One of them is the national bird of the United States of America, perhaps the most politically and culturally significant bird in the world. The other is arguably the most widely distributed large eagle on Earth, found not just across North America, but across Europe, Asia, and North Africa, the eagle that has accompanied human civilization longer than perhaps any other species of raptor. Today, WildForge explores every dimension that separates these two magnificent eagles, their evolutionary origins, their physical characteristics, their hunting strategies, their surprising cognitive complexity, and their very different relationships with the human world that now surrounds them on every side. Despite both being called eagles and sharing a broad North American range, the bald eagle and the golden eagle belong to completely different genera, a taxonomic separation that reflects a deep and ancient evolutionary divergence within the family Accipitridae, the hawks and eagles. The bald eagle, Haliaeetus leucocephalus, belongs to the genus Haliaeetus, the sea eagles or fish eagles. This is a global genus of large eagles united by their specialization in aquatic prey, fish, waterfowl, and carrion found near water. The genus Haliaeetus contains 8 species distributed across every continent except South America and Antarctica, including the African fish eagle, the white-tailed eagle of Eurasia, and the Steller's sea eagle of the Russian Far East, the largest eagle in the genus by weight. The bald eagle is the only sea eagle native to North America, and its scientific name reflects its most distinctive visual feature. Haliaeetus means sea eagle in Greek, and leucocephalus means white head. The golden eagle, Aquila chryseitos, belongs to the genus Aquila, the true eagles, a group of large, powerful raptors found across every continent except Antarctica. Aquila is considered by many ornithologists to be the definitive eagle genus, the group that most closely matches the popular concept of what an eagle is. The genus includes some of the most impressive birds of prey on Earth: the martial eagle of Africa, the wedge-tailed eagle of Australia, the Bonelli's eagle of Eurasia. The golden eagle is by far the most widespread member of this genus, occupying a range that spans the entire Northern Hemisphere, from North America through Europe, the Middle East, Central Asia, and Japan, making it one of the most geographically successful large raptors that has ever existed. The golden eagle's scientific name, Chryseitos, means golden eagle in Greek, a reference to the warm golden-brown plumage of the head and nape that gives the species its common name. This golden coloration is particularly vivid in adults and fades to a more uniform brown in older individuals. Both the bald eagle and the golden eagle are large, impressive raptors, but they differ considerably in their physical proportions, coloration, and build in ways that make identification straightforward once you know what to look for. The bald eagle is a large but relatively variable eagle in terms of size. Adult females, which are significantly larger than males in all eagle species, a pattern called reverse sexual dimorphism, typically weigh between 4 and 6.3 kilograms, with wingspans reaching up to 2.44 meters. Adult males are considerably lighter, typically between 3 and 4.5 kilograms. The bald eagle's most immediately distinctive feature is its adult plumage, a brilliant white head and white tail, contrasting dramatically with a dark brown body and wings. This striking coloration, however, develops only gradually. Juvenile bald eagles are almost entirely dark brown, often with variable white mottling on the underwing, and do not acquire the full white head and tail of the adult until approximately 4 to 5 years of age. Young bald eagles are frequently confused with golden eagles by inexperienced observers, particularly during their first few years when the white plumage has not yet developed. The bald eagle's bill is large, deep, and strongly hooked, proportionally one of the largest bills of any eagle. Yellow in adults and dark in juveniles, reflecting the same gradual development as the head and tail plumage. The feet and talons are powerful and well adapted for gripping and extracting slippery fish from water. The eyes are pale yellow in adults. The golden eagle is generally a somewhat larger and more robustly built bird than the bald eagle by most measurements. Adult females typically weigh between 3.6 and 6.7 kilograms, with wingspans reaching up to 2.34 meters, while males are somewhat smaller. In overall body mass, the largest female golden eagles approach or slightly exceed large female bald eagles, making the two species comparable in size. Though the golden eagle's longer tail and slightly narrower wing profile give it a distinctly different flight silhouette, the golden eagle's plumage is dramatically different from the adult bald eagles. Adults are dark brown overall, with the characteristic warm golden brown to amber coloration on the back of the head and nape that gives the species its name. The upper wing often shows a paler brown panel, and the tail in adults may show subtle gray barring. Juveniles have distinctive white patches at the base of the tail and on the underwings, patches that fade gradually over their 4 to 5 year journey to full adult plumage. The golden eagle's bill is smaller relative to body size than the bald eagle's, and the feet are proportionally larger, adapted for the powerful grip required to subdue large terrestrial prey. The eyes are dark brown. In flight, the two species can be distinguished at a distance. The bald eagle holds its wings flat and level during soaring, giving it a plank-like silhouette, while the golden eagle holds its wings in a distinctive slight dihedral or V shape during soaring, raising them slightly above the horizontal, a difference visible at considerable distances with practice. The habitat preferences and distributions of the bald eagle and the golden eagle reflect their fundamentally different ecological strategies and their different evolutionary origins. The bald eagle is a species intimately associated with water. It is found throughout North America wherever large bodies of water, rivers, lakes, coastal estuaries, reservoirs, and marine coastlines provide reliable access to fish and waterfowl. The bald eagle's range extends from Alaska and Canada through the contiguous United States and into northern Mexico. Within this range, the highest densities of bald eagles are found in Alaska, which hosts the largest population of bald eagles on Earth, estimated at over 30,000 individuals, and in areas of the Pacific Northwest, the Great Lakes region, and Florida, where fish are abundant and human disturbance is limited. Bald eagles show a strong preference for nesting near large bodies of water, building their nests, called eyries, in tall, mature trees or occasionally on cliff ledges close to water. They are year-round residents across much of their range, but undertake seasonal migrations in areas where water freezes in winter, moving south to find open water and fish. The golden eagle's habitat range is far broader and more diverse. It occupies open and semi-open country from sea level to high mountain elevations, including mountainous terrain, open plains, tundra, desert, and scrubland, environments that provide both the open hunting ground its pursuit-based hunting strategy requires and the cliffs or large trees it uses for nesting. The golden eagle is not a water-associated species and is generally absent from the dense forest interiors and coastal wetlands that attract bald eagles. The golden eagle's global range encompasses the entire northern hemisphere. In North America, it is found primarily in the western half of the continent. from Alaska south through the Rocky Mountain states and into Mexico, with sparser populations in the eastern United States and Canada. In Eurasia, the golden eagle occupies a continuous range from Scotland and Scandinavia east through Russia, Central Asia, China, and Japan, and south through the Middle East, the Indian subcontinent, and North Africa. The dietary preferences and hunting strategies of the bald eagle and the golden eagle are fundamentally different, and these differences reflect their separate evolutionary histories more clearly than almost any other characteristic. The bald eagle is primarily a fish eagle. Fish constitute the majority of its diet across most of its range, and the bald eagle is superbly adapted for aquatic prey capture. It typically hunts by soaring or perching near water, watching for fish near the surface, then making a shallow dive, often barely getting its feet wet, to snatch the fish with its powerful talons. The bald eagle's large, strongly curved talons and the sharp spicules on the undersurface of its toes provide an exceptional grip on slippery fish. It also takes a variety of other prey, including waterfowl, small mammals, turtles, and carrion, and is a notably opportunistic and flexible feeder that will readily steal food from other birds, a behavior technically known as kleptoparasitism and famously criticized by Benjamin Franklin, who considered the bald eagle's food-stealing habits unworthy of a national symbol. The bald eagle is also a significant consumer of carrion, dead fish washed up on shorelines, and the carcasses of large mammals in winter, a dietary flexibility that has helped sustain populations through harsh seasons when live prey is difficult to obtain. The golden eagle is a very different kind of predator. It is an active pursuit-based hunter of terrestrial prey, one of the most powerful and capable avian predators of land animals on Earth. Its primary prey consists of medium-sized mammals. Rabbits and hares are the most common prey across much of its range, but golden eagles also take ground squirrels, prairie dogs, marmots, foxes, young deer, mountain goats, and in well-documented cases, even wolf pups and young ungulates considerably larger than themselves. The golden eagle hunts by soaring at altitude and stooping at high speed onto prey, using its proportionally large feet and powerful talons to deliver a killing grip with tremendous force. The golden eagle's grip strength is among the highest of any bird of prey, enabling it to subdue prey considerably larger than itself. In many cultures across Eurasia and Central Asia, the golden eagle's hunting prowess has been harnessed in the ancient practice of falconry, particularly among the nomadic peoples of Kazakhstan, Mongolia, and Kyrgyzstan, where the tradition of hunting with trained golden eagles called berkuchi has been practiced for over 4,000 years and continues today as a living cultural tradition. Both the bald eagle and the golden eagle have shaped human culture in profound ways, but through very different channels and across very different timescales. The bald eagle's cultural significance in the modern world is almost entirely tied to its role as the national bird and national symbol of the United States of America, a status it has held since 1782 when it was selected for the Great Seal of the United States. The bald eagle appears on the presidential seal, on American currency, on military insignia, and on countless official documents and buildings across the United States. Its image is among the most widely reproduced of any bird species in human history, a cultural presence that has made it instantly recognizable worldwide. However, the bald eagle's cultural relationship with the indigenous peoples of North America precedes its adoption as a national symbol by thousands of years. Eagle feathers, particularly from bald and golden eagles, have held profound spiritual significance in the traditions of many Native American nations, symbolizing strength, courage, wisdom, and connection to the divine. Eagle feathers are used in sacred ceremonies, worn as marks of honor, and treated with deep reverence across many indigenous traditions. The golden eagle's cultural history is older, broader, and arguably more deeply embedded in human civilization than the bald eagles. It has been revered across Eurasia for millennia, appearing in the heraldic traditions of the Roman Empire, the Byzantine Empire, the Holy Roman Empire, Napoleonic France, and numerous modern nations including Mexico, Germany, Albania, and Kazakhstan, which displays a golden eagle on its national flag. The golden eagle was the emblem of the Roman legions, the famous Aquila standard carried by Roman armies across Europe and the Middle East, and its image has appeared on the coins, flags, and monuments of empires from ancient Persia to modern Mexico. Both species are highly intelligent birds with complex social behaviors. Both form long-term pair bonds, typically mating for life, and both invest heavily in parental care, with both parents sharing incubation duties and chick-rearing responsibilities. Bald eagle nests are the largest bird nests in North America, with some nests used and added to over decades, eventually weighing over a ton. Golden eagle nests are similarly large and long used. The conservation histories of the bald eagle and the golden eagle represent two of the most instructive stories in modern wildlife management. One a dramatic recovery, the other an ongoing challenge. The bald eagle story is one of the great conservation success stories of the 20th century. By the mid-20th century, the bald eagle had been reduced to fewer than 500 breeding pairs in the contiguous United States outside Alaska, pushed to the brink of extinction by a combination of hunting, habitat loss, and most critically, the widespread use of the pesticide DDT, which caused eggshell thinning that prevented successful reproduction across much of the eagle's range. Following the banning of DDT in 1972 and the protection afforded by the Bald and Golden Eagle Protection Act, bald eagle populations recovered dramatically. By 2006, the species had recovered sufficiently to be removed from the United States Endangered Species List, a recovery that saw breeding pairs in the contiguous United States increase from under 500 to over 10,000. Today, the total North American bald eagle population is estimated at over 300,000 individuals. The golden eagle faces a more complex conservation situation. It remains widespread and relatively abundant across much of its global range, but faces localized population declines in many areas due to habitat loss, illegal persecution, collisions with wind turbines and power lines, and the ongoing use of poisoned baits intended for other predators that golden eagles consume accidentally. In the eastern United States, golden eagle populations are small and vulnerable. In parts of Europe and Central Asia, populations are declining due to agricultural intensification that reduces prey availability. Both species remain protected under the Bald and Golden Eagle Protection Act in the United States, one of the few pieces of wildlife legislation that specifically names two species in its title, making it illegal to harm, harass, or possess either eagle or their feathers without specific permits. So, what is the real difference between a bald eagle and a golden eagle? At the taxonomic level, the difference is fundamental. The bald eagle is a sea eagle, a member of the genus Haliaeetus, evolutionarily more closely related to African fish eagles and white-tailed eagles than to the golden eagle. The golden eagle is a true eagle, a member of the genus Aquila, one of the most widespread and successful large raptors on Earth. At the physical level, the adult bald eagle's white head and tail are unmistakable, but only in adults. Young bald eagles and golden eagles can look remarkably similar, and the flat wing posture of the bald eagle versus the slight V shape of the golden eagle is one of the most reliable differences at a distance. At the dietary level, the bald eagle is a fish eagle that opportunistically supplements with waterfowl and carrion, while the golden eagle is a specialist predator of terrestrial mammals, one of the most capable avian hunters of land prey in the northern hemisphere. And at the cultural level, the bald eagle is modern America's most powerful symbol, while the golden eagle has accompanied human civilization for thousands of years across a dozen empires and 100 cultures, from the Roman Aquila to the Kazakh Berkuchi. Both are extraordinary animals. Both have shaped the human world in ways that few other species can claim, and both remind us that the most meaningful encounters with the natural world are rarely with the most dangerous or exotic animals, but with the magnificent, complex, and deeply familiar creatures that share our skies. Thank you for watching.